Based on my experience, how do I define anxiety? As for me, as a athlete in basketball, sometimes I do get anxiety because what if I miss the shot or just play horribly in the team that I cannot be able to execute the team play. And number two, have I ever felt anxious during my first performance? Yes, I am nervous and anxious because there are times that I cannot that the first time I played basketball was like I was so tense and the anxiety was rushing. I couldn't play like at my best because I was afraid of people that will see me play and judge me. And how do I maintain my composure? How do I? Because in like in certain situation, sometimes you have to do is relax your body and your mind so that you will not be having anxiety, and you just have to be more professional in some point. And number three, have I ever felt anxious even when I'm not performing? Sometimes I do get anxiety attacks that sometimes the I do like my heart's pounding so fast, and and I cannot. I'm been remembering stuff and worrying on some things, but in I do get my own way to distract myself. Did I experience mental block during my performance? Uh, yes, I do because sometimes I got to play the guitar on stage and I forgot some chords and I just continued playing it. Then, as I remember, it was very tense and I was so embarrassed about myself. So, five, were there moments that I were anxious because of the performance? And is all almost near and you felt you were still unprepared. Sometimes the moment that I feel like this in number five, because sometimes I'll be ready for something, but in the end, I was mental blocked and felt unprepared. I do practice a lot, but the anxiety was rushing through my body, and yeah. Were you able to cope with your anxiety? If yes, please answer the following. If not, what specifically is still make you anxious? If it, uh, if how do I cope with my anxiety? Is that it's hard. I do distract myself in like physical sports like basketball, football, and stuff like that, and I was able to do it because it's what I do and that's what I love to do as a basketball player. And number seven, throughout the interview, what what are your realizations toward anxiety? Yeah, my realization is that anxiety is always there for you, and is that it's very omnipotent because there are times that you'll feel anxiety and have anxiety attacks and so on and so forth. You'll get past that, then having that again because anxiety is an inevitable because that's how our body works. And yeah, thank you for listening.